Welcome to the So Social Radio Show. I'm your host, Richard Martin, along with my amazing co-host,
cheri-Martin, and we are the WCN Interactive Team, your business growth, marketing, and social media strategists, helping you to
dream it, plan it, build it, and most importantly, successfully do it.
For that growth, prosperity, and success, what we like to call your GPS. And we're here each Wednesday at 12 noon on TalkNetworkRadio.com, where we share tips and techniques to grow you and your business, plus demystify social media and marketing for you so you can have more fun.
And my favorite, more profits.
That is right. And we are very honored to have with us today a very special guest. We're going to do an official introduction of Maggie, but we do want to do a shout out and just say, hi, Maggie. She's calling in today from the Orlando area. So hello, Maggie. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you.
This is one site, that Pinterest, that I know enough to dabble in, so I know I'm going to be taking lots of notes as well. But before we do get started, I'll do an official introduction of Maggie here, but we want to make sure everyone knows they can connect with us on Facebook at So Social Radio Show. There is a top pinned post there that if you have any questions at all today for Maggie on our show, make sure you just place them in the comment thread. I'm monitoring it here in the studio, so we'll definitely address those because we are live right here on Talk Network Radio, so we can get those questions answered right away for you. So make sure you give us a like while you're there as well. And if you have any topics that you would like to hear us have a conversation on and learn more on. You know, we're all about education, so we want to bring you what you want to learn. Please do leave us a little message there on our So Social Radio Show page.
Absolutely, but before we get started, let's give credit to the people that allow us to be here, our amazing sponsors.
Definitely.
On that. I want to start off with Toastmasters, a world leader in communications and leadership development. Find out how you can improve on your speaking and leadership skills. Visit toastmastersd84.org. toastmastersd84.org.
And also, one of our partners is Constant Contact. We're very happy to have connected with them, and an award-winning company empowering small businesses and nonprofits to grow and succeed through email marketing. You can be a marketer with one toolkit, one login. You know, they provide amazing customer support for the small business that really is just getting started with their email marketing, and you can get a 60-day free trial. Just go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/WCN free CTCT and get started growing your marketing list today.
And remember, there's nothing on the internet that converts better to revenue than email. So just a thought. One of our other sponsors, Everything Brevard, a Brevard County, Florida community website, keeping us up to date on everything that's happening in Brevard. And get your business listed also on everythingbrevard.com.
And of course, we do want to definitely give a great shout out to this month's sponsor of the social radio show, and that is Fish Window Cleaning, a local window cleaning company serving the Space Coast region of East Central Florida. Call Ian Kennedy for a free estimate at 321-757-7299, and you can visit and find out more information about Fish Window Cleaning at fishwindowcleaning.com/852. And you're going to meet Ian right here on the So Social Radio Show next Wednesday. He is, as our February sponsor, going to be our guest, and he's going to share some great tips that he's been able to use as far as marketing his business and how he's been able to grow his business all these years as well and stay front and center in our community. He's amazing. We're going to have a lot of fun with him.
All right.
So should we
Let's
official
get
drum
going.
roll here?
Get
and
the
give that
official drum roll rolling there, girl.
So Maggie, just let me give all your accolades here, because I do want to let everyone know that Maggie Lamar is the founder of Cascade Avenue Agency, a branding, marketing, content discovery agency. And Maggie's also a Pinterest expert and a visual marketer expert, or extraordinaire, like I like to say. And she has been published in over 125 times in print magazines, has also been featured on PBS and the Home Shopping Network. She is a chief thought innovator, helping entrepreneurs dominate their niche market, and has been named top pinner by Better Homes and Garden magazine, and was featured twice on the Pinterest featured email. That's pretty cool.
That really is. That's a lot.
I like that. And I have not met Maggie personally. We actually met on social media. Then, as I told her when we were sharing a conversation last week, I was one of those stalkers watching, because I really didn't know much about LinkedIn, and every time I Googled, her name kept popping up. So I had to follow her and get connected. So we are really in for such a treat today on the So Social Radio Show. We're going to have a conversation with Maggie on visual marketing. She's going to be sharing some, I know, amazing Pinterest tips. So grab your pen, paper, computer, wherever you take those notes at. And I know she's going to give us some really great, insightful information today, so you will have a better understanding of how and why you need to be using Pinterest in your marketing efforts. So welcome again, Maggie, to the So Social Radio Show.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited. Wow, what a great introduction. You can follow me everywhere now.
Well, again, I just feel so blessed that when I reached out to you, I was just tickled pink when you said that you would definitely would love to come and share with our audience. I remember when I first got on Pinterest, I think it launched in March of 2010, around there, in a beta testing. And I was excited to be accepted as one of their beta testers. I had no clue what I was doing at that time. I don't think any of us did. But it was just an exciting platform to be on. And, oh, my gosh, it has just so evolved. And I can't keep up with it. It's so, again, I love to connect with people like you that have just taken it and made a business out of it and helped so many entrepreneurs and businesses use it effectively. So thank you again for coming on board here with us.
Thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm excited to get going. Like you, there's a lot of people that started with the beta but haven't done much with it. And it's a sad state that people think that it's only good for just recipes and so on. There's just so much more to it.
I think that's what a lot of people think. It's just, for the, when we first got on, pinning the recipes and getting all the little craft items, those little craft projects, and building your dream boards and for weddings and home decor. So definitely I've seen the involvement. I like to say all these social platforms are ever evolving, and I firmly believe Pinterest is one of those. So if you would want to just start off today sharing first with our audience and share with them what Pinterest actually is.
I'm going to explain to you very easily. One word. It's a search engine. That's all it is.
A search engine?
Well, you answered my big question there, because I was wanting to know if Pinterest was like a visual Google. So that's amazing right there.
That is exactly what it is. But let's start with the history of it. Once you understand the history and the foundation, then it makes it so much easier.
Okay.
So Pinterest started with just visual content. But what people didn't understand, they thought that it was a social media like Facebook, which isn't. It's not like Facebook. But however, there's a lot of things from Facebook that integrate into it. So when you go to Facebook, beforehand, you have to sign on. You have to have a profile. You have to enter your information. You have to have an image for your profile, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are things that you're all used to. Then when somebody created a post, then you have the options to like it and so on. So a lot of these were incorporated into Pinterest. But however, that is where the similarities end. So let's start at the beginning. We are visual creatures. So we started, when you look at history and you look at the hieroglyphics and you look at the Native Americans, they all communicate through visuals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we are. So today, we are the modern Viking. We do everything, all our navigations, everything is done online, and everything includes visuals. So when you think about your daily life, right,
Mm-hmm.
you go to a restaurant, and when you look at the food on the menu and you look at the images, the first thing, you are seduced by the plate, the way it is plated. So if an image doesn't look so great, chances are you're not going to order that food, right?
Exactly. And you want it served just
because
like that
we're
picture.
seduced by our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason for that, because there's a survey that was done by 3M that was years and years and years ago. And it shows how images are translated. So you see the images, the cortex translate the information quicker than it does the text. So we are all visuals. But imagine what kind of world would we have if we didn't have visuals. Think about it. Early 1800s, if we had the amount of cars that we have today in the 1800s, we did not have stoplights, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did not have turn signals and all that. What kind of chaos would we have today?
Amazing concept. Never thought of it that way.
Society has
Yeah.
definitely evolved, yes.
Yes, we have evolved. Everything evolved. So let me give you the backstory of Pinterest. Pinterest, as you know it today, there was another site that started before Pinterest. It was Kaburo. Kaburo is still in existence. And you know, chances are you have friends and family that are getting married, and then they go and register at a bookstore. And then once they go there, then somebody, their friends or family can go in and purchase whatever it is that they have on their list, their wish list, right?
Exactly.
Well, this concept did not exist before until Kaburo made it happen. Kaburo was a wish list site where you can go in and gather information and share it with your friends and your family, so that way they can get exactly what you wanted. So that's where this whole concept of visual, of bookmarking, of saving your favorite items and so on, that's where that started.
Wow.
So it revolutionized the way we do things. A lot of people are not aware of that. When they go to their wedding registry and so on, that didn't exist until the site came along called Kaburo. So Pinterest is Kaburo on steroids.
I like that. I like that.
That is what it is. So everything that was lacking on Kaburo is on Pinterest. Kaburo, but you have to remember, in the early days of 2000, 2005, 2008, we did not have the technology that we have right now. Right now we have CRM, we have a number of ways to track people, we have pixel targeting, we have a number of the ways of finding people.
Mm-hmm.
So social media has become our word of mouth. But what Pinterest does better than anybody in the world is word of mouth. Pinterest has become our word of mouth, our guerrilla marketing, everything combined into it, just that one place. And that's what gets me so excited about Pinterest, because I could see when I first heard about Pinterest, there were about